Remember Webkinz? They were this trend back in elementary school. Everybody had one, you know? Haven't played the game in so long. Are my Webkinz even alive? There's actually a lot of this going on the internet right now. A lot of people are remembering back when Webkinz were a thing, and putting it in that perspective, Webkinz was just a fad. Silly bands, fidget spinners, and Webkinz. It was just this temporary thing that people liked. I think as Kinztubers, it feels a lot more than this.
It's not a trend, it's a way of life!
But lately I've kind of been reminiscing on the good old days of Webkinz. And Kinztube itself. I think Kinztube is the only reason I kind of haven't grown out of Webkinz. If it wasn't for Kinztube, I think they'd all just be sitting there and I occasionally look over and feel bad I didn't use them more. It's kind of given me the opportunity to think about, yeah, Webkinz and its community are dying. Channels are leaving and disappearing all the time. Just Webkinz themselves are pretty dead. Or are they? As you probably know, we haven't gotten any new plush pets all year, and as you also probably know, Webkinz recently came out with news about how the plush pets are doing. Going to the article, I was expecting them to say something like, "We can't afford to make plush, Webkinz is dead, we're gonna leave open the site until it dies." But what we actually saw was different. If you haven't already, you can read the article yourself, I linked to it in the description. They still want to sell the narwhal, the beautifully crafted narwhal. Even great ones like the narwhal have fallen below this minimum. Not enough people buy Webkinz, so they can't afford to make them. It's, yeah, basically what we already knew. But one of the things people are talking about is that the narwhal will be the final plush toy of the first generation of Webkinz plush. Some people have pointed out we've kind of already gotten different generations and how the designs have changed, but I think this is really interesting and also just gives me hope. As if they haven't already made some big changes before, it sounds like they will be massively changing the way Webkinz are and doing something really new, and I look forward to that. They're comparing themselves to My Little Pony, Transformers, and Strawberry Shortcake. I personally haven't seen Transformers or Strawberry on Shortcake in a while still, but My Little Pony. Wouldn't it be awesome if we got a Webkinz Friendship is Magic show? I mean, if that's what it takes to revive the brand, I'm down. On Sassy's thought of the statement, HJC Webkinz made a interesting comment on this. They said it reminded them of how Beanie Babies went from Beanie Boos, kind of joking about how next Webkinz will have massive eyes. Despite the joking manner, something like this is food for thought. They could really change the design in a way that's more marketable, but what I really like about this analogy is that I personally see Beanie Boos a lot, so the thought that Webkinz could be popular again, I like the idea of that. Kazoo. GANZ says the virtual pets are selling well. I was under the impression nobody bought the virtual pets. Honestly, I don't care much for the plush toys. I lose them within a few months of buying. What? But I mean, if it gives GANZ the profits to make Webkinz in the future, I'm all for it. Will Webkinz plush be back? Definitely. What, GANZ? I thought this was dead! Also, Webkinz desktop version. This is the first I've heard of this. I'm happy about this. At Webkinz's current path, it really just looked like things were gonna slowly die and keep dying, and when they hit their 20th anniversary, it'll just be like 20 remaining Kinztube and Kinstagram accounts. But Webkinz actually reviving themselves into something new, I really hope this catches on. I'd love for it to flourish into something different and for us to have new members join the community. It'll probably be different. We probably won't like it at first, but I'd rather have something weird and different for Webkinz as opposed to just going with its current path and dying. Maybe not exactly a My Little Pony style, turning this old franchise into a religion, but I'm all for this. I'm excited to see what they have to say. Also, Webkinz desktop version, basically you'll be able to use it just at like any other application on your program, and I think this sounds awesome. Back when Webkinz changed it into Webkinz X, I think I kind of figured, okay, they're doing some weird design changes and I don't really like them. Who asked for this? Same reason Me's and Hamsters died. They had to change Webkinz because the program they were using just couldn't support it anymore. If Webkinz is a desktop game that doesn't rely on Flash, then Adobe doing some weird stuff shouldn't change anything. Webkinz can self-sustain. That sounds great. And hopefully with the desktop version, they can fix some of the glitches. Hey guys, look at my exclusive new Webkinz. I have no idea what it is. Strobe party, Oh. Who turned on the lights? As I said, people have been remembering Webkinz as a thing of the past. If Webkinz can really come back, we could have old and new fans alike join the community. I would be overjoyed to have some new Kinztubers. Any Kinztuber who joined before 2020 will be one of the OG classic ones. I talked way too much in this video, and hopefully I edited most of it out. I'd like to see your thoughts in the comments, because this could be big, and yeah, thanks for watching. More videos are on the way, so I'll see you later. I just realized all of my Kinztube senpais have noticed me. Eee!